Which hilarious moments were cut from the iconic pilot? What awkward scene between Dwight and Angela didn't make the show? And what really happened to Michael when he left? Hi, I'm Dylan, and you're watching OSSA Movies.
I'm the best boss in the world.
The pilot and first season. It's weird to think that the introduction to the staff at Dunder Mifflin could be any better, but there were so many hilarious details from the pilot that we never got to see. Until now. For starters, we missed seeing a hilarious clip of Meredith introducing herself, which sets the tone for the whole series.
If you're watching the documentary, you know my deal. Hit me up at meredith@gpostmail.com or just come over and show a little class. Bring some Pringles.
And we missed an epic explanation to the awkward relationship between Angela and Oscar, which ends up spiraling out of control later when they both want the same man.
Oscar, how do I describe him? He's like a stapler. Do I need a stapler? Yes. But I'm still the one that has to push it down.
But why the writers decided to delete the next scene is a tragedy, as it reveals one of the greatest mysteries throughout the show. The reason Dwight was such a great salesman. Take notes, people.
People respond to the human touch. And that's what I give them. I can look at a client and I can say, hello, how are you? How's business been going? Then I'll say, how many reams do you want? And they'll order it, and then I'll take care of all the sales.
But the best deleted scene from the pilot has to be Jim's explanation of a world without paper salesmen, and it's a scary thought.
Without me, dozens, literally dozens of small businesses would go paperless. They'd have to write on their hands, or bed sheets, or who knows, you know? Total chaos.
And though we're really glad we'll never have to imagine a world without Dunder Mifflin, that's not all that we didn't get to see in the first season. Can you believe that they actually cut the scene that laid the foundation for Dwight's obsession with identity theft? Sure, Dwight may have thought he had a great password, but Jim guessed it on his first try.
What's your password, Frodo?
No.
Did you just change it to Gollum?
No.
If only we'd known. Seasons 2 and 3. Okay, so it's general knowledge that Dwight is Michael's biggest fan, but without seeing this clip, it's hard to know the full extent of Dwight's devotion.
I know Michael's every move. It's not something you can just pick up. I could write a book about him, literally. I started one once, but Michael made me stop.
But the best deleted scenes from these two seasons are those that give us a little bit of backstory about the characters. For example, a shocking discovery that Phyllis's husband had a dirty little secret.
I don't want any more drama at my wedding. I already have baby mama drama. Bob's other family's coming in from Ho Chi Minh City.
Or how about this scene that gives us a disturbing look into Andy's past, which could help explain why he tries so hard to please everyone.
Cute baby.
He's okay.
Actually, I was talking about myself. I was a cute baby. Did some modeling, acting. Yeah, no big whoop. Didn't want to make a career out of it or anything.
And if they hadn't deleted this next scene, we would have known a little more about Kevin.
All right, we need something for Kevin. What do we know about him? He's an accountant.
He plays guitar. He likes naval history. He's a bowler.
He's fat.
But there's an even better deleted backstory that we're so bummed didn't make the cut. Of all the staff at Dunder Mifflin, Creed is probably the most mysterious, and he's definitely the king of cringe, but we know next to nothing about him. Which is why this next deleted scene would have been an epic inclusion in the show.
4 nights a week I sleep under my desk, and then 3 nights I stay at my place in Toronto. They don't know about this job up there. It's welfare state.
Sure, it doesn't really explain his craziness, but it's hilarious. And though the third season featured Dwight's short stint at Staples, it could have been a lot funnier if they'd kept Creed's reaction to the change.
Hey, where's Dwight?
You didn't hear? Decapitated, whole big thing. We had a funeral for a bird.
I'm pretty sure none of that's real.
You're not real, man.
Hey, have the writers got something against Creed? Seasons 4 and 5. By the 4th year of the show, even the fans knew that there was more to working in the paper industry than meets the eye, which is why we think they should not have deleted this important public service announcement from Pam.
There's a perception out there that working in the paper industry is glamorous. But here's what the media doesn't show you. Sometimes we have to stay late on a Friday night.
This period of Dunder Mifflin's history also happened to be one of Dwight's darkest times. After he and Angela split up, he admitted that he was hurt, a decidedly un-Dwight move, which is probably why the writers decided not to include his reaction in the final cut, but it's too good to miss.
But I'll tell you something. I thrive in pain. I love pain. To me, pain is not pain at all. No, it is pure pleasure. And I hate pleasure.
And Dwight wasn't the only one to face heartbreak in these seasons. Fans saw Michael and Jan call it quits, but we didn't see how he recovered from the split. In fact, in 2 deleted scenes, we finally learned how Michael bounced back to re-enter the world of dating.
All right, time's up. Pencils down. Please pass your future Mrs. Michael Scott's forward.
Forcing your employees to set you up is not a technical violation of any Dunder Mifflin rule.
And though we couldn't find a deleted scene that finally explains why Michael hates Toby so much, we did manage to find this clip which explains his past.
Okay, Toby.
Well, you know how everyone fast forwards through ads these days? Well, what about an ad in slow motion? You know, if they fast forward through it, it'll just seem normal and it'll catch your eye. Plus, the slogan could be, Dunder Mifflin, we adapt to the pace of your business. I spent 3 years in advertising before I came here.
And that is probably why most ads suck.
It's something. Seasons 5 and 6. It's not exactly a secret that nobody knows what exactly Meredith does at Dunder Mifflin, and it's also really tough to ever work out if Meredith actually likes working at the paper company, which is why we feel a little cheated that this next clip was never aired.
I can't get fired. I got nothing else. Nothing. No skill set. I can't type. I'm bad on the phone. I'm not great with people.
I really want to keep you.
Where else am I going to get another job that lets me come in at 11 and leave at 4?
Wait, what?
But then again, there was so much happening in the show over this time that we can forgive the writers for leaving out a few small scenes, no matter how funny they are. For example, this was the time that Jim stepped up to co-manage the company because Michael was just all over the place. And his distress would have been even funnier if they'd left in this next scene showing just how distracted he really is.
We have gnomes living in the wall.
You mean rats?
No, I mean little scary men with red hats. I think they're drinking all our soda pop. You okay with that, Mike?
Soda pop.
That's meme material right there, you guys. And it seems we can't actually be too hard on Michael because, as we see in this deleted scene, Jim also had trouble managing his colleagues.
Jim Halpert puts his foot down. So that was 3 days ago, and it didn't take. But today, mark my words, Jim Halpert really, really puts his foot down.
In fact, there are quite a few deleted scenes showing just how tough a job the manager of Dunder Mifflin has. And of course, they feature Creed and Meredith.
Oh
my God! Hey!
She went up quick, so she's definitely a witch. Or she's definitely not a witch. I used to know this stuff.
But one of the funniest gags in the 6th season is Angela and Dwight trying to work out their baby contract. And though the version of the contract negotiation we saw on the show was as awkward as it was hilarious, if they hadn't cut some of it, the extended scene could have been so much better.
I cannot have Schrute Farms run by a girl. The oxen won't stand for it.
Well, I will not teach another boy to French braid. Not again. Not after what happened to my brother.
And of course, we can't mention the 6th season without mentioning Pam and Jim's wedding. Sure, there was loads of coverage of their nuptials in the show, but we found a clip that didn't make it, but needs to be seen by anyone planning a wedding on a budget. It's Pam's wedding hack.
Woohoo! I'm getting my marriage on! Sorry, I'm just really excited. Paper flowers. I made these using a regular cardstock that I found in the warehouse. Can you believe they were gonna just throw that away? Hey, babe.
The many uses of paper. The final 3 seasons. Sadly, we don't have a deleted scene which explains Michael's hatred of Toby, but we do have the next best thing. Proof that other people dislike him too.
Well, this summer I finished my murder mystery novel. Self-published it. I sold 4 copies. Also being sued for plagiarism.
Poor Toby. However, he's not the only one having a hard time without anyone knowing. In the final season, this cutscene could have explained the kinds of struggles that Oscar faces outside of work.
Do I want a kid? Probably not. And if one more lesbian couple asks for my sperm, I will scream.
But the hardest part of season 7 was saying goodbye to Michael. And while we get teary-eyed remembering it, check out this deleted scene from the party planning committee discussing his farewell.
Oh, I know what that meeting is about. It's about cake. And they didn't ask me. Of all the people to not ask about cake, they...
Can you imagine the pressure for that party to be good? But shockingly, a vital scene that could have answered one of the show's greatest mysteries was never aired. That's right, the Office writers deleted our chance to see what Michael would be getting up to after Dunder Mifflin, explaining his mysterious absence before he returned for Dwight's wedding.
Actually, on Monday I've got an interview with a paper company. They make movie tickets. 40% of all movie tickets are made with their paper, so it kind of combines my two loves.
As if saying farewell to Michael Scott wasn't bad enough, 2 seasons later we had to say farewell to the whole Office. And I guess that's okay considering how much the characters grew. As proof, feast your eyes on this deleted scene featuring Meredith getting healthy.
I was at a dogfight this summer, and I thought, we should not be eating these things. Animals. So I went vegan. One thing led to another. Now I'm in these yoga pants.
And that's not the only good news story that didn't make the show's final version. In the next clip, we finally see Kevin's happy ending, which doesn't involve numbers. That much. After the documentary aired, everyone wanted to buy him a drink, but since he doesn't drink that much...
So I ended up with a $16,000 credit. It was cheaper to make me a partner, and I doubled the business. So for non-accountants, that means I times it by 2.
But the deleted scene we're most sad about is the one that shows Angela's happy ending. After her wedding, the pint-sized princess admitted how happy Dwight made her, and it's just beautiful.
10 years ago, a doctor told me the muscles in my cheeks had atrophied from lack of smiling. But now, I'm smiling all the time and I don't even notice. So, yeah, I think I'm less of a total bitch now.
Like a fairy tale. Which deleted scene was your favorite? Let us know, and until next time, stay awesome!